Do you think we're living in a simulation?
It's funny. I mean,
like when I see Elon pull up on stage and actually talk about it and address it, and he has a lot of conviction that we actually do.
Yeah.
I'm curious, like, where your
I mean,
mind
I'll
has
tell you
wandered.
his argument on it, which I kind of find it can be. I think it's a kind of a compelling argument, which is more or less like we're getting way better at making video games that are way more realistic. You guys know this better than anyone else. Yep. So if we could get to that point, with artificial intelligence pretty soon, let's say we're 50 years away from it. Of course, if you could do that, what would you want to do? You wanted to solve difficult problems on Earth. You would just create 1 billion simulations, 1 billion trillion, and just let them run on their own, and then see who comes up with the most clever solution. Like it's a Monte Carlo. It's like a very clever way to outsource that, right?
Yeah.
And so if you agree that that's a possibility and that's something that we would do and that could be done, then the chances that we are in a simulation are kind of high, because it's like so many of there's no downside to just creating 1 billion trillion of these simulations, right?
Right.
So it's like, I don't know.
So what you're saying is the real world's problem could be that their seas are too polluted, and now we're part of the 1 billion trillion simulations, and you might be.
That's right. They're like, hey, check out over this.
The base. Look at this one right
Mark
here.
Rober might be our reality savior.
But not our reality, right? Like someone else's reality, which is kind of a weird argument, because it's like, then therefore the people who are really running the simulation probably would look and kind of be like us in a sense, because they would kind of want to see the solutions that would be a parallel for their world.